What's up, YouTube? My name is Vinny Fraser, also known as Vincentius Music, here with my beautiful fiance,
Becca.
And we are Real Reactions. Blah. What's up, YouTube? Thanks for coming on our channel today. Real Reactions here, and today we're getting back into some Aesop rock. Integrated tech solutions, going with Aggressive Steven. I've been jamming the album a little bit because I really want to listen to it, and I came across this one and stopped listening to it because I want to bring it to the channel so bad. I want to react to it. So
the other 6 up before this obviously were not good enough. But this one was good.
The whole album's fire. I've heard it all.
I'm just joking.
It's amazing, but this one's a good one to react to, I think. And I would like to get to the whole album, so if you guys are interested in that, or if the next one that you want is a specific one, comment below. We'll get there as soon as we can, because this album's fucking fire. We're listening to this song on Spotify, so don't forget to head over to it on YouTube if you can find it. Like and subscribe, and yeah, don't forget, if you change your perception, you can change your reality. In Aesop Rock, thank you.
I'm distracting and moving around so much.
Plot, grabbed a coffee, ran into my friend outside the hair salon. She said she on a break and she come up and roll a J. We'll say her name is Abby, though Abby is not her name. Okay.
What?
Come on.
I'm talking neighborhood gossip. Elevator.
I'm talking neighborhood gossip. Go outside the barber shop with your coffee, drinking it with your girl.
Got home one morning, maybe 10 o'clock. Grabbed a coffee, ran into my friend outside the hair salon. She said she on a break and she come up and roll a J. We'll say her name is Abby, though Abby is not her name. Okay. Skin the vibe, talking neighborhood gossip.
We'll say her name is Abby, although Abby is not her name. Although Abby is not her name. I just like the way he did that. It's kind of like a funny thing, but
Elevator to amazing, snake around on my spot. Before the key hit the lock, she was asking me, is that yours? Beside the door, a navy button down, pulled up on the floor. Weird. I'll take a knee on some, I do have one like it, but no. And pick it up slow to reveal a few of the items. Abigail like, oh, that is certainly a tweaker's pile of stuff. A realization that demand a weaker tea inside my cup. White noise humming in my ear to the wood. I hear the bathwater running, something is clearly afoot. Someone is clearly inside. I look at Abby like I'm going in. Maybe you should stay here, she said no, I'm in. Holy shit, be cautious.
They just got high?
nah, so he came home and there's the cloth on the ground, the button-up shirt on the ground in front of his shit, and he's like, what the fuck? And she's like, is that yours? And he's like, no, and he picks it up and he's like, oh, that's a tweaker's bundle. It's like a bundle of shit from a tweaker, and someone broke into his shit. And he's like, something's afoot for sure, and he opens the door and the shower water's on.
So somebody had broken into his house and his stuff is sitting right there,
yeah.
So there's a tweaker inside of his house. Oh my gosh, wow. I didn't hear any of that.
I hear the bathwater running, something is clearly afoot.
That's obviously not far back enough.
Yeah,
for
that doesn't work. We gotta use the thing. That's why it hasn't been working. We gotta go back like that. Is that good?
No.
No, and pick it up slow to reveal a few of the items. He's asking me, is that yours? Beside the door, a navy button down.
It's not enough, man. We gotta start it over. Come on, let's get it.
Home one morning, maybe 10 o'clock. Grabbed a coffee, ran into my friend outside the hair salon. She said she on a break and she come up and roll a J. We'll say her name is Abby, though Abby is not her name. Okay. Skin the vibe, talking neighborhood gossip. Elevator to amazing, snake around on my spot. Before the key hit the lock, she was asking me, is that yours?
Like,
beside the door,
just like that. That's what I was talking about the last reaction. Elevator to the maze to snake around to my spot, right? Like, instead of just saying we took an elevator up the stairs and went down the hall to the right into my apartment, he said elevator up to the snake-y maze to get to my spot, or whatever he said, man. Like, that's what I was talking about. Like, it's hard to pause it and react because I have no idea what the fuck he said. But I do understand what he said.
Right.
But to explain it back to you right now, I couldn't do it. I have to hear it a few times, man. So, it is what it is, man. Aesop's the shit. Let's go. Come on.
Skin the vibe, talking neighborhood gossip. Elevator to amazing, snake around on my spot. Before the key hit the lock, she was asking me, is that yours? Beside the door, a navy button down, pulled up on the floor. Weird. I'll take a knee on some, I do have one like it, but no. And pick it up slow to reveal a few of the items. Abigail like, oh, that is certainly a tweaker's pile of stuff. A realization that demand a weaker tea inside my cup. White noise humming in my ear to the wood. I hear the bathwater running, something is clearly afoot. Someone is clearly inside. I look at Abby like I'm going in. Maybe you should stay here, she said no, I'm in. Holy shit, Be cautious, keep calm, sneak the door open, the apartment is tossed. Everything everywhere all at once, all the faucets are on. Let's draw the room so you can better picture all the peoples. I got this loft that when you walk in, the ceilings are pretty normal. Then a dozen feet later, it's 20 feet of beams and mortar. I inch in far enough to peek around that first corner. No sign of life in the bathroom, only debris and disorder. We baby stepping 7.
You know, it's like when your teacher in 7th grade told you to, like, sit down and write a descriptive essay or, like, a descriptive poem. He was all like, all right, no problem.
Right?
I'm about to fuck your head up,
dude.
He
did that. Let's draw the room so you understand, and literally drew it in my mind.
Like, I went in, the ceilings were normal, I had a loft, and then it turned into this. Like, it literally walks you down the hallway in a figurative manner.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Then a dozen feet later, it's 20 feet of beams and mortar. I inch in far enough to peek around that first corner. No sign of life in the bathroom, only debris and disorder. We baby stepping 7 feet in where the kitchen begin. Records and books in a sink, the conditions start to sink in. Another view of that Rubicon where the pad opens up to see the answer to my questions in the rafters above. There is a man with no shirt on, wearing his pants around his ankles, jungle gymming over both us. I mean, we are talking angles. He's mumbling incoherently, there's something in his system.
Come on. That's sick, bro. Because he's naked in the rafters above him. So he's like, we're talking angles, man. Like, I can see some shit right now.
We are talking angles. He's mumbling incoherently. There's something in his system. I'm processing, but need to make decisions. Okay, let's go. Hey, you need to get down right now. Abby yelling, get the fuck down and get out. He's on a different planet, drifting to a distance.
Look at how nice he is. Hey, you need to get down, buddy. Come on. And she's like, get the fuck out of my house, bitch. Like, I can't use that. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
It's so funny how the two different. That's how it'd be. You'd be like, dude, what are you doing here?
The fuck down and get out. He's on a different planet, drifting to a distant moon. I'm pretty sure he don't even know we are in the room. Hey, you need to get down right now. Get the fuck down and get out. You need to get down right now. Get the fuck down and get out. Hey, you need to get down right now. Get the fuck down and get out. Get the fuck down and get out. Get the fuck down and get out. This isn't working, the energy is berserk, and we're backing up to the hallway, then down to the office nervous. Yeah, hi. So there's a naked guy in my ceiling. The staff look up at me tripping like, oh my god, is it Steven? Who the fuck is fucking Steven? Y'all seem to know some shit I don't. I ain't exactly need. I'm the manager on some key in this building. Have got some history. Will attempt to go and talk him down, but also called the city. 30 go by when the elevator ding and drop a trio in the lobby and heaven and nature sing. It's the manager and super with a man in my nights. Oh, that's my leather too, rejected, but goddamn he look nice. Steven is plumbing the...
That's my leather... What did you just say? So at the very beginning, I thought he was talking about like how they were doing drugs and was like gonna go on a trip, and then it was like that's what I first thought at that first pause, and then you're like, no, it was somebody else, and then after that, everything was clear to me. I could hear everything. Yeah. It was super cool. Okay, I need to go back to that right there.
History will attempt to go and talk him down, but also called the city. 30 go by when the elevator ding and drop a trio in the lobby and heaven and nature sing. It's the manager and super with a man in my nights. Oh, that's my leather too, rejected, but goddamn he look nice. Steven is glum and despondent, wafting a brutal bouquet. They sit him down on the sofa, he look confused and ashamed. But if I'm honest, also looks like he can pull out a blade. That's when two officers show up and all is fully explained. Okay, the police over Steven and see if he's even lucid. I'm on the other side of the lobby, completely stupid. The super and the manager finally get a sec to offer some backstory about this morning's events. They tell me Steven suffers from mental illness and drug addiction. His episodes have kept him in and out the shelter system. Some lady in the building used to give him her couch, but his condition led to far too many issues to count. He's even scared of the building before and jimmied inside and been aggressive with the tenants like infinity time. He not permitted on the premises, but this is your life. That's when the officer invited me to give him my side. I said, well, first of all, I ain't the one to call, but also we're like a meter from the player involved. I can brief you on the basics if the aim is resolved, but I ain't trying to agitate him if I say something wrong. How about we move 10 feet around the corner to talk? He said I can't leave my...
Come on, man. It's just so clever, bro.
Yeah. And he's a little hard to understand.
Because of his genius vocabulary.
Because of his genius vocabulary, like just
that's what it really is.
Close your eyes and focus on his words, and like also how he delivers it, his cadence and his vocals. Like he has a very specific voice. Like you can put on A$AP Rock and know it is him. You'll never second guess it, right? So if you just close your eyes and listen, dude, he's so clear, and it's not really that hard to understand.
It's not that hard to understand. It's just that he doesn't use the words we use, man. Like he speaks on a higher level, so it's hard to really grasp it right when you're in the beat, in the moment, trying to hear the next one and the next one and the next one. It's
that's why I say close your eyes, is because like just when you close your eyes, the beat kind of slows down a little bit, and then you're able to really hear his words. Yeah. So, or for me at least, anyway, but.
And he used to count. He's even scaled up the building before and jimmied inside and been aggressive with the tenants like Infinity Time.
It's he jimmied inside,
he's
so
jimmied
like
in the residence before.
He's jimmied in, so like he's broken into the residence, but he's jimmied in, right? So
not permitted on the premises, but this is your life. That's when the officer invited me to give him my side. I said, well, first of all, I ain't the one to call, but also we're like a meter from the player involved. I can brief you on the basics if the aim is resolved, but I ain't trying to agitate him if I say something wrong. How about we move 10 feet around the corner to talk? He said I can't leave my partner alone with someone that's gone. Okay, seems fast to be at an impasse. Then he pulls the pen and paper out and this is what he asks. Do you wanna be the victim? What? No, I didn't want it. I'm not sure what you want. Do you wanna be the victim? Oh, you're doing a script of a communion about the nuance of a human at risk. How about we skip to where you tell me what the future can hold? He said a felony being the end, whatever he stole. We take him down.
Come on, you hear that shit? That's where the shit turns into one of the greatest artists, man, there could be, because on top of his huge vocabulary awareness, he drops gems like that. Inside of a storytelling song, which he's doing great at, first of all, he then interprets this like... Just listen to that again. What the officer asked him and what he said about the script of this human's life.
Corner to talk. He said I can't leave my partner alone with someone that's gone. Okay, seems fast to be at an impasse. Then he pulls the pen and paper out and this is what he asks. Do you wanna be the victim? What? No, I didn't want it. I'm not sure what you want. Do you wanna be the victim? Oh, you're doing a script of a communion about the nuance of a human at risk. How about we skip to where you tell me what the future can hold? He said a felony being the end, whatever he stole. We take him down to the jail and they put him back on the street. They just ain't got the kind of resources a Steven would need. I said he doesn't need a felony, he doesn't need a cell. There's gotta be a way to get him headed for some help. He said programs exist, but none of them work. It's either charge him with the crime or feed him back to the earth. That's the bleakest shit I ever heard. I don't even have the words. I'm about to run, see what evil was done. I guess the jacket was a gift, but he could leave in the dumps. Upstairs sucked. Cat's doing fine, the rest is just stuff. I just seen Steven eating lunch.
Hold on. There was something right there I missed. Okay, so pretty much like, if you call the cops, they're gonna come and say put him in jail, and that's not what's gonna fix anything, and he's gonna send him to a program, and just like
can lock him
how
up
shitty
and get him
this
for everything
society is. Yeah. Also, take a look at that picture right there.
Exactly.
As well as the words, it just plays in so much into it, and then he gets to pick the background right here too, right?
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, we can start it again. I needed to go back a little bit.
Get him headed for some help. He said programs exist, but none of them work. It's either charge him with the crime or feed him back to the earth. That's the bleakest shit I ever heard. I don't even have the words. I'm about to run, see what evil was done. I guess the jacket was a gift, but he could leave in the dumps. Upstairs sucked. Cat's doing fine, the rest is just stuff. I just seen Steven eating lunch.
What a unique beat too.
Huh?
This beat.
ITS. It's the future.
ITS, Integrated Tech Solutions.
It's the future.
Come on, man, it's awesome.
It
Yeah,
is cool.
the beat was just amazing too, man. The production of the beat was perfect, and the beat itself was like, as always, unique. It was just a unique form of music to listen to with Aesop's amazing presence over it. It's beautiful.
It is.
It is amazing.
Agreed.
Hope you guys enjoyed that. Don't forget to like and subscribe and head over to Aesop's channels and platforms. Show him some love for this new album and comment below some of your favorites from it. We'll get there as soon as we can. And or just comment below full album and we'll do that too. Real reactions, we out here.